Tomb Raider, Ash.
Tomb Raider.
Are you pumped for this movie?
Uh,
Do you like Tomb Raider?
I like the Crystal Dynamic. I like the reboot.
You like the reboot? Have you
I
played
never
them
played
both?
any of the ones before.
Oh, really?
I'm halfway through the second one.
Okay, I admittedly
Sidetracks.
haven't started Rise at all yet. Look, it's not my fault. They took a year to get it to PS4. I didn't have an Xbox when it was originally out. I got an Xbox. Nonetheless, I've played all the originals. I saw the original 2 movies both in cinema. However, this new one very much looks to be inspired by the new ones.
Definitely inspired by
Definitely inspired. Now, the poster came out yesterday. Looks like hot garbage. Looks like... Who was that?
The neck. She's got the neck pose. Yes.
I was like, are you really trying to do an impression of like a bad Photoshop job?
Yeah.
No, but other than that, other than just the neck, it looked like a UA Bowl. Is that his name? And the guy who done like old U-Bowl?
Uwe?
Yeah, that guy. The guy who does all the bad game. It looked like the poster for like the Far Cry movie to me, which is like, no, that's not good at all. But once again, this may be our final chance, because if this movie's shit, then I'm definitely saying there's no hope left for good video game movies. If this is shit, I highly doubt we get an Uncharted movie.
I don't know.
I think this
doesn't seem like they're putting the best people possible on this. I mean, Alicia Vikander's like a
Oscar nominated or winner,
I think.
Yeah, I think she won.
None of the other. She's the only big name in that film.
Yeah, but no, he takes one. All right, let's just let's
just have a look.
Let's have a look at the fucking thing.
What's your name?
Lara
Surname?
Croft.
It's like in Iron Fist when he comes home and they don't know.
Yeah. Arrow.
Yeah, Arrow.
Batman.
So much of him in you.
So Daddy's still dead, yeah.
Brilliant.
Hello, Sprout. If you're listening to this, then I must be dead.
Oh, Jason Isaacs is the dad.
No, it's Dominic West.
Oh, it's Dominic West. Oh, fuck, it is too. It looked like Jason Isaacs.
Our world is in danger. Promise me you will stop them.
I promise. I think I know where my dad
Okay,
went.
so she's on a boat. If the boat crashes, it literally is.
It'll be an adventure.
Yeah.
Death is not an adventure.
Yeah. Is it really inspired by it?
Super inspired, apparently.
Super inspired. I have no problem with that, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Although she didn't go with a backpack or jump off and do some super cool shit like that. But
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you did.
Oh yeah. Is it Walter Goggins or whatever?
What do you know about my father?
Now I see the likeness. The recklessness.
The crow, the
Once
yeah,
and for all,
Like the pickaxe.
yeah, pickaxe.
is now in your hands.
No, if they have too many slow mo, I don't like the amount of slow motion I'm seeing, to be honest. That was a very Tomb Raider. That was a very like try hard.
I'll take 2.
Well, Nick Frost is in it, so I'm sold. However, I don't really like. I don't like that part either because I'm like, okay,
No.
so they're just putting in the they're just putting in her buying the pistols as like a for the fans, I guess, or whatever.
Maybe.
Whatever. The part
God.
spoilers for the which is which again? It's Rise is the no. Rise is
Tomb
the,
Raider.
The first one was
Tomb
just
Raider.
Tomb Raider, and then the second one's Rise. Okay.
One's Rise.
So in Tomb Raider, when she gets spoilers for that game, it's like a million years on. When she gets her pistols, her dual pistols at the end of that, it was kind of cool, even though I didn't like the last boss fight. But it was like, oh, she's finally got her dual pistols like she has in the original game. And for like someone who's played all the original games, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Could you just like slam the buttons and like... But I'm like, she doesn't really need them. Like, I don't really care. But
She had like a massive rifles and stuff.
yeah, it's like you got like machine guns
unnecessary.
and stuff. Yeah, it's whatever. And out of all the guns she can pick, she's like, I'll just take the 2 dual pistols. What do you reckon? What's going on?
Yeah, it's not great.
No, I didn't think it was great either. It looks okay.
It doesn't really sell you.
Wasn't great trailer. I think I don't know who they trying to target with the trailer. Are they trying to target the fans, or are they trying to target the average audience? Are they trying to make a trailer in between?
It feels like they're trying to make an in between the new games and the Angelina Jolie movies. That's what it feels like.
Which aren't great movies. However,
No.
they did well at the box office, and people enjoyed them because
Went and
it
saw
was
them. Yeah.
Angelina Jolie is some kick-ass girl like shooting a bunch of shit, and Daniel Craig was in them, and it was like you look
true.
back and you're like, oh, that's cool. But if you go watch them, no, and they're not very good interpretations of the Tomb Raider games at all.
No.
Although, I don't know, they're just silly action movies, really. So yeah, I mean that's the thing with this. It's like they're getting some of the aspects of the new games. Like she's younger. I presume it looks like this is her first adventure as well. Like because they have her at school and stuff at the start, and then she like comes home or whatever. I think was the gist of that.
She's on a boat.
She's on a boat, and then she crashes, and blah 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 blah. She'll have to kill 1,000 people, and maybe they'll have a cry over her first kill, like they do in the game. But then it's just like a mixture of all the slow motion and the slow motion,
The jump at the end.
the jump and stuff. Yeah, and that was the most. I would wonder if that was like a dubbed over to purpose. Like they were like, now Alicia can't really nail the Tomb Raider, so let's just have a random person come in and dub in for the trailer a really good, more game sounding Lara, because that sounded a bit.
We could just taken any sound effect from the last 2 games.
Yeah, wow. You know the other thing is, and I know this is like at this point it's not worth arguing about, and it's fine, it's whatever. I like Alicia Vikander, but it's like it was always like, why don't they just get the girl? Like I'm mental blanking on her name, but the girl who plays her in the games to play her, because she's a proper
Camilla Luddington.
Camilla Luddington, thank you, because she's an actual actress, and I say actual is no offense to voice actors and stuff, but I mean she's like a physical.
She's appeared in TV
She's
and film
appeared in
before.
TV and film, so it was like. Maybe she should have just played her because she does all the mocap and everything like that for the games anyway. So it never really. It was just an odd. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird project.
She was in Californication.
Yeah,
There you go. It's a proper TV show.
look that up.
10 out of 10. I don't know. I'll watch it. I'll go see it. Obviously. I like the costume. I like her. I like some of the actors in it. Sure, but not
going to set our expectations high.
I'm not setting my expectations high because history has told
Or
us
even moderate.
Yeah, has told us video game movies never turn out well. B, there's way too much slow motion in that for me to get excited because slow motion is automatically minus 20 points for me these days. And C, I'm just like, you needed to. I would have just preferred a less actiony, like, thing. Like they have flashes and blah blah blah. Like, oh, it's a big action movie. Blah blah blah. It's like just make, if you was gonna take anything from the latest games, you should just made it
Like, survival expert.
Yeah, just make it more of like her surviving on an island, and like you could, because the thing between the thing that the game had to do, because it's a video game, but I don't reckon the game makers would have wanted to do, but they were kind of forced to do, was they had to add a bunch of enemies for you to fight because it's a game. However, you can tell by the story they told and the way that game starts out and finishes and stuff like that, the story they wanted to tell would have had a couple bad guys and it would have mostly been her surviving. But I think they were forced, because it's a video game, to have those sections where it's like, oh, I got to put a bunch of enemies here for you to shoot and stuff. So the movie could have more or less done what they kind of wanted to do, because they don't need to have all the enemies and stuff like that in the movie. There's no reason for them to do it. So it's just like missed opportunity, guys, I think, maybe. Anyway, when's this come out? Does it have a date? It's like next year, early next year.
March next year, I'm pretty sure.
It just says coming soon here, so whatever. Tomb Raider.